Am I allowed to say that out loud? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a week of my life vlog. Today's Monday and I'm going to do something that I am so excited to do. This week I'm going to foster a kitten, a sick kitten. I'm so excited. I actually just woke up. My appointment to pick up the kittens at 7:30. It's 7:03. I'm fostering a sick kitten from the Arizona Humane Society. They are at max capacity, and so I'm not at a place yet where I'm ready to adopt an animal, but I felt like fostering would be a great introduction to that. It was actually on my bucket list for this year. I thought about fostering a while ago, like almost a year ago, but I just wasn't at the right, it wasn't the right time for me to do it. And right now I feel like it is the right time for me to do it. So I'm so excited. This kitten that I'm fostering has an upper respiratory infection, which is like a little kitten cold. I have no idea what this cat looks like. I'm really, really excited. I need to brush my teeth. I'm like still getting ready for the day, but I am pumped. I'm a little nervous. I haven't had a cat or any kind of animal on my own. I've had like family pets, but I've never had a pet to myself. This is my first time. I feel like this is a good opportunity to kind of like test out the waters of owning a pet. Also, if you guys know, I'm allergic to cats. Okay, number one, I feel like kittens and puppies, I never have allergy issues with them when they're babies. I always have issues with them when they're adults. And I'm like honestly just making this up. This is just my hypothesis. If kittens and puppies don't have like the same kind of like dander that full grown adults do, I have no idea. I consider it microdosing my allergies to have a pet for a week and a half to see how my allergies are doing. I'm honestly really nervous that I'm going to fall in love with this kitten. I haven't even met this kitten. I have no idea what this kitten looks like, but that is a fear of mine, if I'm being honest. I'm so excited. I seriously can't say that enough. And I'm going to leave in the next 5 minutes to go pick up our new house guest. Be scared, so I just want to like leave the door open and give him the space to walk out on his own. It might take a while, but you know, patience. This is him. Hi. Is he alive? Wait, he's making me panic. I'm just leaving the crate open so he will like have the momentum to walk out, or like kind of like the courage to walk out. But essentially, Samaritan dropped him off at a rescue site. I think he was probably homeless, like on the streets. He has a very strong kitty cold, and then he has like his eyes, something wrong with his eyes. He has no name. I get to name him. Usually they come with a name. Since he was so new, I get to name him. I think he's like a black or like very dark brown cat. The lady said he's extremely sweet. She was like, I picked him up and he instantly started purring. I was also driving so slow on the way home, and there was this person who was like literally like tailgating me, and I was like, little do they know, baby's on board. Like I have to. I picked my child up from the hospital. I know that he needs to take some time to adjust and get used to it. He's probably really scared and overwhelmed, and I want to respect his boundaries. I also do have stuff that they gave me in my car that I need to get out, but I do have my Workday. But I need to like figure out what I want to name him. I think I'm gonna ask you guys what I should name him, and you guys can help me. Oh, I see him. Hi! He is alive, which is good. Can you guys see him? Hi, kitty. Hey, bud. Okay, maybe this is not me respecting him and giving him a space. I'm gonna go close this really quickly and then grab stuff that they gave me out of my car. I just don't want to like him to come out while I'm not here, and then like me to walk in through the front door and then scare him and like give him trauma. I want to respect his boundaries, but also make it a good environment for him. I have a child. Mamacita. It's kind of killing me because all I want to do right now is just grab him and pet him and hold him, but no, we're not doing that. Also, if you can't tell, I moved my living room around on Saturday night. I will give you guys all the updates on my life and not just the cat, but unfortunately the cat takes priority now, but I will catch you guys up on everything else. Oh my god, my friend just helped me. Here's some Taylor Swift inspired names. Oh, I love these. I love that she said that. I want to do a haul of all the stuff they gave me, so I'm doing this through the Arizona Humane Society. They gave me a ton of stuff. First of all, they gave me a litter box. They said that this was in his little kennel or wherever they got him from, and they can't reuse them with other cats. This is all of his paperwork. Also, apparently he's severely underweight. She was saying that you want cats to be like on a scale from 9 to 10, or from 1 to 9. 9 is obese, 1 is the smallest they can be. He's a 2. So he's pretty tiny. And I think they said for his age, they want him at like a 3 or 4. I could be completely wrong. His most recent weight, he's 1.23 pounds. He's so was a stray kitten brought in by a Good Samaritan. They did a ton of testing on him to make sure he's okay. Oh, there's this little picture of him. Oh, he has the pointiest little ears. Oh my gosh, I'm already obsessed with him. We have a scooper. We have a couple bags of kitty litter. World's best litter. That's funny. They literally wrote it on there in Sharpie. Oh, we have so many things. So they were saying that the dry food is going to help him gain weight, but the wet food might help him encourage him to eat because since he has an upper respiratory infection, like the smell of the wet food can be more enticing. Oh, they gave me quite a bit. They gave me how many of it? 9 of these little ones. This is his medicine that I have to give him. I have eye drops and then stuff for his like upper respiratory infection. And then we have toys. Oh my gosh. We have a little, I was gonna say this is a dinosaur. This is an alligator. We have these little springs, a little rope, a little ball. This is brand new, a Marvel toy. Oh my gosh, they went all out for him. They gave me a ton of stuff. It's like a little Frankenstein. I'm gonna just throw these on the floor. Oh, my friend said that they don't give you a bowl, so I need to get a bowl for him. And I'm like, do I even have a bowl that's like, the lip isn't big enough? Maybe I'll just do a plate. Let me see what I have, because he's so small. Like, is he even gonna be able to like lift his head into, I have this. I don't know if this is like too tall for him. Maybe I'm gonna do a plate, but they're glass plates. I think I'm gonna just try this. Just want like enough to make him feel at home. I don't know. I'm overthinking it. I think what I am gonna do is be in my office all day today because I will be working. So I think I'm gonna bring in all of his toys and stuff into my office, bring him into my office. And I kind of want that to be like his room. They were saying like a room with not a ton of stuff in it, preferably a small one. So I think if I leave, they were saying like if you leave, like your bathroom will be like a good fit for him. But while I'm home, I feel like my office will be nice because there's not that much stuff in there. They were saying like because they're so small, they can get under things and you can lose them really easily, which I think is funny. They're just so tiny. So I really want the office to be like his space while I'm home. So I want to make it an environment that he feels comfortable in. Just gonna like throw his toys around. Okay, I'm gonna bring him in. Actually, first, I think I'm gonna set up his litter box in here. Litter box there. Hello. This is your new home for the next week and a half. I'm just gonna put him like right next to my desk. Let's open this bad boy back up. Should I put the food kind of by him? Hey. There's some food. I'm gonna put it right there next to him. And then I'll close this door. I just need to grab my water and stuff. I don't really think there's much else that I can do between now and him getting out there. I don't know if like letting him come out on his own is the right thing to do. I would assume so. Just letting you guys know, this is my first time having a cat or any kind of pet on my own. Like I said, I've obviously had family pets before, but this is my first time on my own. So I'm doing what I think is right. Obviously, I'll use the internet and research things and all of that, but I obviously have very pure intentions with this. So I'm honestly slightly afraid that if I like do something that people are like, oh, I don't think that was like the right thing to do, that will destroy me, if I'm being honest, because I don't want to do anything wrong by this kitten, but I'm gonna try to do everything right. But again, give myself grace because it's my first time. Little baby. He's really bad with eye contact, but I think he's just like, oh my god, is he cold? He's like shaking. I'm gonna turn my fan off because I'm wondering if that's making him cold because he's so, do you see his ears? He has the pointiest little ears. But I'm wondering if the fan is making him cold. He has like 0% body fat basically. He's a pound. He's a pound. Don't worry, he'll feel more comfortable as time goes on. This is all new, but you're doing really good. I took out his bedding because I just wanted to make him more comfortable because that's what he had when he was at the Humane Society. So I felt like maybe having that out would make him feel better. Hi. Hello. Oh, he's so cute. Hello. Hi. Yeah, so he has like eye drops because his eyes were messed up, I guess. I don't even understand, but look at him. It's been a few hours. He's starting to wake up and like, look at me. He's crossing his legs. He's such a gentleman. I feel like he has dandruff. Hi, buddy. I don't know if he likes the camera, but we were making eye contact earlier. This almost looks like inappropriate, this angle. You would never know. I have a little baby kitten in my lap. It's a little baby. Say hi. Say hello. He's just a small little baby. Okay, as of right now, his ears to me kind of look like bat ears. Maybe not the angle you guys are looking at. So like, I don't want to name him Bat, but I feel like something like that would be cute. I'm thinking I should find like a popular like cartoon bat and maybe name him after that. I'm trying not to rush him, but in all honesty, I'm like, come on. Like, I feel comfortable, please. But again, I'm gonna go give this to him. I'm trying to give him, not like give him his space, but like just give him the opportunity and the environment where he can like feel comfortable to be himself. I'm getting impatient doing it, but I will keep doing it, you know? Because it's the right thing to do. He's just laying on his bed. But I was texting my friend who has fostered pets, and she was like, honestly, this is probably the first time that he's ever been like in a quiet environment, because he went from being on the streets to being in the shelter. Like, this is probably the first time he's ever like heard silence. She was saying like the foster center shelters are very loud with other animals, and I was like, oh my god, that like makes me like literally want to start crying. Okay, new topic. But since I'm just trying to give him his space, as if I don't like look at him every 5 seconds, he's so small. I thought I'd update you guys on my weekend. I actually did not vlog last week, and that was not intentional. I just like literally did not do anything exciting, and I was filming this video and I was like, this is so boring. So I ended up scrapping it, which is not something I usually do, but I was like, this is actually not like content. Like, this is not entertaining in the slightest bit. Do I have sweat stains? A little bit. So last week I didn't do anything. This weekend, let's see, I made some homemade cards. I kind of had like a crafting day on Saturday. So I actually had this one previously made, but one of my colleagues is having a work anniversary, so I made this one, and I'm gonna say like a toast to 30 years. I'm seeing my friend tomorrow, her 23rd birthday. I saw her on Friday. We like went out for her birthday. It was my first time like going to a bar in a really long time. I was actually sober, but I didn't end up bringing this to her because I was like, I don't know if I could bring this to a bar. And then I made this little ice cream one, and I'm gonna put a cherry on top of it and make another birthday card. And then I made another one of these like little heart cakes similar to what I made for my friend, if you can kind of tell. So little crafting nights on Saturday, Friday. Oh, actually no, I did make these on Saturday after I saw my friend. I saw her on Friday. Wait, I'm confused. Anyways, I made these on Saturday, saw my friend on Friday the day before, and then I'm seeing her again on Tuesday, so I'm gonna give this to her on Tuesday. But we went to a bar to just celebrate her birthday. We just like kind of hung out. Hello, how are you doing? I'm gonna be honest, like I do have plans this week. Like I have workout classes. I'm gonna go on a walk with my friends tomorrow, and so I'm like stressed leaving this cat, John Doe, alone. Like I'm going to put him in an environment where he can feel safe and comfortable, but it does make me sad. I'm like, I never want to leave my house now, but it is apparently good for them to do that. We're just trying to get him healthy. We're trying to get him in a comfortable environment where he can feel like safe and good when he's adopted, unless I adopt him, which I also moved around my living room on Saturday night. So I actually drilled these into the wall because I was afraid that the cat was going to knock them over, because I don't know why. I'm sure the cat will have like a lot of energy and he's just like getting used to the space, but I thought that he was gonna look crazy, so I did drill these into the wall. If you guys remember, these shelves were on this wall and I moved them over here. So I took them out of the wall, drilled them up there. I actually really do like this layout. I'm not sure if I like the layout where the couch is like this and the TV is on this wall more. I have no idea, but it's just fun to change it around, and I don't think I loved the last one. My one issue with this layout is the window glares a lot on the TV, but I just didn't love the other one as much, the other layout where the TV was in front of the window and the couch was flipped. I just think this looks much nicer, so I'm happy with this. I like it. I have a solid core class later today, and then that's about it.
We got about 6 minutes. I'll throw a quick demo at you shortly. And our knives arm wrap is what we got on deck. Under the blue lights right here is going straight up towards the sky. Again, modifications. Goes down, feet come out. 15 plank extensions.
Let's just talk about this. The lighting, horrendous. The air conditioning on high. I just finished a solid core class. It was so hard. And I have, unfortunately, 2 errands I need to run. So I put the cat in the bathroom with the litter box and the bed and the toys and the food and the water and everything like that. That's where I think I'm going to put him when I'm at work, when I go into the office this week. So I thought that was like a nice introduction. It will just be like an hour and a half that he's in there, so we can like introduce him to the space. I had him in there for a little bit before I left, for like 30 minutes with the door open, just so like he can get used to it and not feel overwhelmed. But I need to get pistachios from Trader Joe's, which is right across the street from my workout class, because I wanted to make pistachio cookies for my coworkers and bring them into the office, but then I ate all of them. So oops. And then I need to pick up my Prozac prescription at CVS. It's been ready for a few days and I just like haven't been able to pick it up. So I'm gonna spray my face really quickly. Spray my chest too. Sometimes I even spray under my arms. This is an antimicrobial spray. I say this all the time. It like kind of kills that bacteria. It's like hand sanitizer, but like safe for your face. Oh, okay. Well, that just happened. The spray nozzle just flew off and it like fell under my chair and I don't see it though. Okay. Well, that's a problem for another day because I don't feel like dealing with that right now. Anyways, let's go run our quick errands and then head back to our child. You guys are all aunts and uncles, and what is like another like a non-binary term for aunts and uncles? What is the non-binary word for aunt and uncle? Pibbling? A blend of parents, siblings. Zaza, Bibi, Nibby. Pibbling is widely recognized in queer communities. I didn't want to leave you guys out. You're pibbling. Or you are the pibbling. The longer I talk, the longer I'm gonna be away from my child. So let's get on to it. He just got home. Hi, he's right there. Hey, oh, look at him. He's running around. This is the most I've ever seen him move. Oh my gosh. He hasn't been in here yet. This is his first time. Welcome. Oh, you're hiding under the dishwasher. It's crazy how small he is. I feel like I could lose him so easily. The camera's lost him because it was out of focus. He's so tiny. What are you doing? Just a little cat in a big world. I just gave him his first set of eye drops. He needs eye drops in the morning and night, and then he takes doxycycline in the morning. So I'll give that to him tomorrow morning, but then I just gave him his wet food. He's gonna start gaining weight. No. He's so cute. What's funny, you guys can't even see. My camera's fully zoomed in. That's how tiny he is. Spot the bat. I do think I'm gonna name him Bat. He's definitely still scared, so I'm just trying to give him the space to feel comfortable. No, I'm just prioritizing what I want, and what I want is for him to feel comfortable, and that's gonna take time, and I need to be okay with that. Oh, he's coming back. He's coming back. Oh, he's like kind of walking like a little like sneaky. He's behind the dining room table. Just so worried he hates me. I spy with my little eye. Hello everyone, happy Tuesday. This is actually going to be my very last week not going to the office 3 days a week. If you guys remember, my office had the return to office policy. It was 1 day a week, now it's 2 days a week, and then next week it will go to 3 days a week, and we're hoping it will stop there. But I'm going to the office 3 days a week starting next week. This week I'm going Wednesday and Thursday, so usually on Tuesdays I will be in the office, which is also why I felt like this was like the perfect time to get the cat. The cat is currently hiding from me. I did just officially decide his name is Bat. Bat fits him so well, but like I said, he's hiding from me. Last night I was laying him on my lap while I was watching TV and I was playing with him. He was like starting to like, you know, like play with his paws and with his toys and with my finger and all that stuff. He's eating his food. I gave him his medicines in the morning. Like, he's doing really well. I still think that he is kind of like a scaredy cat, but he's really kind when I'm holding him, but he doesn't like come to me. I kind of have to like pick him up, but when I do pick him up, he does like snore in my lap and like cuddle me and like put his head on me. It's so cute, so cute. But he's currently hiding in my office. He's been liking to hide behind my curtains and under things, and I'm constantly paranoid that I lost him. So he's just so small, he gets lost so easily. Also, I obviously don't want to show you guys my view outside of my house because privacy, but I opened up my windows and I let him sit on my windowsill for a little bit. Obviously I was chaperoning him, making sure he didn't like jump off of it, because it's not necessarily like a high jump, but like he's tiny, he's like this big. So I was letting him like watch the cars pass by and everything, so it was really fun. But I think he's starting to finally get adjusted. Cats are usually, according to my research, like more, not nocturnal, but like they have more energy early in the mornings and later in the day. So I've noticed that later in the day he was like a little bit more energetic. I have a walk planned tonight with 2 of my friends, or 3 of my friends. We haven't seen each other in a while. I celebrated my friend's birthday, and so we were like, we all need to get back together and just like fully catch up and just like on a regular weekday night. So we're gonna go for a little walk, and then afterwards one of my friends is gonna come and meet the cat. I didn't want too many people to like come and meet the cat so early on. I wanted him to be more adjusted and comfortable in the space, but she is the one that encouraged me to foster pets, and she has fostered mini cats, so I thought that it would just be helpful if she was like over and be like, yeah, no, like he's adjusting well, or no, he's not. This is my first time owning a pet, so I naturally am like a little stressed about it. Also, yesterday I went to Trader Joe's and CVS after my workout class, and I got these pistachios because I originally had made, like I said, pistachio cookies, but then I ate all of them, so I needed to buy more pistachios, and I had like just a teeny bit left of these, not enough to do a full serving for the cookies, and I added these pistachios to my yogurt this morning. Delicious. I did mango and pistachios. It was delicious. Like I seriously want like another serving. It was so good. But I'm having a really productive work day. The cat has been laying in my lap for most of the work day. I have a lot of laundry that I need to put away actually. I was starting to put some away, but I didn't finish it. I think he's under here. Last time I checked. Oh, I don't see him. Okay. Well, you know, there also is a really good opportunity or chance that he's behind the curtain. He loves to hide behind the curtains. First, actually, maybe this is just in the way. Oh, he is down there. Do you see him? He's right there. Hi, little guy. I just feel so bad that he feels like he needs to hide. It like breaks my heart, and I know that cats do this. Like I had a cat growing up and he would always like hide under the beds or anything, but it just still, I'm like, I want him to feel safe and comfortable here, so I'm just trying to make it an experience where he can do that. But I know it'll take time, and I need to be more patient with him, lower my expectations. But I keep being like, oh my god, where did he go? He loves to hide behind the curtains, and I know, like I said, I know he's like tiny, but I'm like, I don't want him to like rip down the curtains by accident, because those things are barely hanging on. Especially the ones in here. Like I put these ones up, so like they're not, I didn't even put anchors in them. Like they're barely hanging onto the wall. I also did my workout this morning. I took a solid core class, and I literally screamed at the cars in front of me. They obviously couldn't hear me, but I did scream because I was hitting every red light and people were so slow. I was like, okay, let's speed it up. Let's hurry it up. I'm impatient, I know. I'm working on it. I'm also just really loving my living room like this. I think having the TV in front of the window for a while just kind of blocked a lot of natural sunlight, so it feels so much brighter in here. And I also love that the couch isn't like this way, because I feel like it opens it up so much more. Obviously the first thing that you see when you walk in the door is the couch, the back of the couch. However, I'm not really like at my front door too often, so it just makes the room feel a lot bigger. I do feel like with the TV on this wall, like I might have to end up moving it back for like Christmas time so I can put my Christmas tree up, and maybe could fit it in there, but I feel like it has more space for the Christmas tree. The way that I'm like already thinking about Christmas, it's not even fall yet. I asked you guys on my Instagram story, I was like, is it too early to start decorating for fall? I feel like I should wait until August. I love fall. I love decorating for fall. One last update, I was going to make the cookies tonight, but my boss isn't going into the office until Thursday because she couldn't come in tomorrow, so I think I'm just gonna bring the cookies in on Thursday because I literally made them for her. She also gave me a really great recipe because I love pistachios, so does she. She's the reason I decided to make these cookies. She gave me a recipe for pistachio cupcakes. I have the recipe written down right here. A Duncan Hines yellow box cake mix, 3 pistachio pudding packets, like the Jell-O kind, and then 1 quart of heavy whipping cream. You make the yellow cake with 1 package of the pistachio Jell-O mix, bake it, make cupcakes, and then you add 2 pudding mixes and the heavy cream. Mix it all together, whisk it, cream it, and use that as frosting. She was like, it's super easy and it's delicious. So I'm thinking that I'm gonna make that for her birthday. It's not coming up anytime soon, but I've been scheming for a couple months now what I want to get her for her birthday, and I think that will be included in it because I love making people's birthdays special. It's so fun. Anyways, I have to get back to work. There is one thing that I've kind of just been putting off because I don't know how to do it. I have a team member of mine who's on paternity leave and I'm taking over some of his responsibilities, and I kind of just like don't, like, there's instructions on how to do it. It's just my first time doing this task. I'm simply just procrastinating it because it's new and fresh to me. But I'll do it. We'll have to do it right now because I have no other choice but to. I was like, okay, I'll do everything else before this. And now it's finally the point where like I've done everything else today. Also, since I moved, wait, what am I saying? Also, since I now have to go into the office, I had to move back my therapy sessions an hour. So I have it an hour later. So today is the first time that I'm having it at the new time. And I'm so excited to show my therapist our new cat. The way that I just called it our cat, like you and I, this is our cat. She has no idea. I didn't like really tell anyone I was doing this. My parents didn't even know. My mom was like, did you get a cat? I was like, well, kind of. Was not like a spontaneous thing, but I just didn't tell a ton of people about it. So I'm excited for my therapist to meet Bat, who hopefully, is he still? Yeah, he's still under there. I love this cat. Where is the document of the instructions on how to do this thing? Oh, there it is. I was almost like hoping that I couldn't find the instructions so I didn't have to do it. I would. Am I allowed to say that out loud? Probably shouldn't. Also, look at my little cat toy. It looks like this is just fleece fabric that's braided and tied in the ends, and it makes me want to find some fabric that I can find at like thrift stores or wherever and make a bunch of these toys and donate it to the Humane Society or any kind of like rescue organizations, because it seems like it'd be pretty affordable, and the cat really loves this toy. That's why it was on my thing, because I was playing with it. Okay, I'm gonna lock in and try to figure out how to do this thing, and then I might make a yogurt bowl after. I'm not even hungry, I just want the yogurt bowl. I just got a new tripod so I could have my camera at like a higher angle, because I feel like a lot of the times it like is below and I wanted it to be more straight on. I almost feel like this is a little too high. No one probably notices, but I noticed. My water is currently not working, and the reason for that is they're replacing something. And it reminded me of this really funny story I wanted to tell you guys. I don't know if I told this story yet. If I have, apologies. Like 2 weeks ago, I woke up and my water wasn't working, and I was like, what is going on? And I checked my email, and my HOA emailed me this really long email, and they emailed like all the people in our community, and they were like, hey, so something in our water supply was stolen. It was locked up, a gate or whatever. They're like, it was locked up, okay? And they were like, but it was stolen. And why do people steal this? They steal it so they can sell it for drug money. Which I was like, interesting they said that, because like, is that like a valid hypothesis? Yes, because like, why would anyone, there wasn't any other reason for people to steal it. However, like, there could have been other reasons. Like, they didn't know that for fact. And so I just thought it was so interesting that they were like, people sell this stuff for drug money. And I was like, that is so weird and like off-putting. I just thought it was super odd. So anyways, the water is off because they had a temporary replacement of the thing that was stolen, and now they're like permanently replacing it. And so the water has to be off while they do it. But I just thought that was so weird they said that. Anyways, this is the tripod I got, in case anyone's curious. I really like this brand. I now have 3 tripods from this brand. I feel like I don't really talk about like my camera stuff like too much, just because I don't know if anyone cares, but I really enjoy getting new stuff for filming and editing. It is like such a joy to me. It is so much fun. I've been making videos for 12 years now, going on 13, almost half my life, and it is just so fun whenever I find a new tripod or like a new something, a new angle to film with. For example, I got this tripod. These are all from the brand. I got these on Amazon. I paid for these with my own money. Yulzandi. I can never pronounce words. Anyways, this one's a cool tripod. Really long. This one's for your phone. And what's really cool about it, I love this. This is awesome. Ready? So it has this thing right here. And so you can put it on the edge of your desk or your table or wherever. And so you can get like a good overhead shot. It like kind of hangs off the edge, because usually if you have an overhead shot, you always see the legs in the shot, which is never good. So this hangs off the edge just like that. It's so cool. And so I can start filming some overhead shots. And you guys know how I feel about an overhead shot. I love it. I also have another tripod similar to the one that I got here that extends. This one just extends more. But anyways, I love that type of stuff. It makes me so excited. I'm getting the zoomies. I have not yet seen the cat have the zoomies. I'm waiting for it. I'm hoping it happens soon. I'm just putting a lot of pressure on myself to like make sure this cat feels safe here, and I'm like gonna talk myself off of a ledge, and I guess I'll just do it on camera, but I was like needing to have a conversation with myself because I feel like I am putting way too much pressure on myself and on this cat in general to feel safe and comfortable here so early on. For example, all day today the cat has pretty much been like hiding from me, but I think that I need to look at that in like a good light and point of view is like, okay, he's hiding in different spots, so he's starting to feel more comfortable walking around, because yesterday I would just like plop him somewhere and he would not get up, he would not move, and now he's starting to move around a little bit, and although he's like hiding behind the curtains or under the table, like he is moving around on his own and like hiding in different spots. And like I shouldn't be putting this much pressure on a cat. Like he has already been through so much. Like I need to just give him his space to adjust and figure it out. And also I think that if any of my friends were to be like, I got this cat less than 48 hours ago and he's not already like my best friend, I'd be like, you need to give him time. So I need to tell myself that I don't expect perfection from anybody in my life, so I should not be expecting for perfection out of myself. And I understand why I do expect for perfection out of myself, because it's me and I hold myself to really high standards, but I can't hold myself to impossible standards, and I need to be patient. I need to give myself grace. I just want to do what's best for this cat, and I have to tell myself that I am. Like I'm doing everything that I think is right, but just because I'm not getting results at the speed that I would like to, that doesn't mean I'm doing something wrong. I just need to be on his timeline, and I should not be expecting perfection from myself. Doing my best is enough. So that's me talking myself off a ledge. Years of therapy have got me there. If it wasn't for therapy, I don't know if I'd be there. I've been texting my friend. I was like, does your cat hide? And she was like, my cat's never really been like a hider. And I was like, I'm just so scared I'm doing the wrong thing. And she was like, no, you're not. And I was like, I'm being so hard on myself. And she goes, way too hard, Keegan. This is supposed to be enjoyable. This is not enjoyable. But again, this is my first time owning a pet. I'm not even like owning this pet, but the first time having a pet on my own. So I think that these are things that I just am going to be working through. You know, like someone's life is in my hands. Like, I don't want to say like anxiety is the right word, but it definitely is stressing me out. And again, I'm being way too hard on myself. I'm gonna continue talking myself off that ledge, but this is maybe showing me like maybe I'm just not in a place where I should have a pet right now. I don't know, it's still very new. Probably by the end of like the week and a half, I'm gonna be like, no, but I want to keep him. It's gonna be a foster fail. I already see it coming. Also, I'm kind of annoyed because I had plans later tonight, and that's why I woke up early and did a morning workout, and then they got canceled. So I could have slept in, but it's okay. It's better to at least get something done beforehand than after. Same thing happened with me last week when I did a workout in the morning. My plans ended up getting canceled anyways. So yeah, I told you guys that card that I made my friend, I need to give it to her a different time then. Anyways, you live and you learn. You win some, you lose some. He's fine when I'm like picking up and holding him, but he doesn't usually like come to me. Keegan, stop. Sometimes if I catch myself in like an uncomfortable or like unproductive thought pattern, I literally will say out loud to myself like, Keegan, stop. Like I will put myself in third person and be like, stop it, and it helps me stop, because it kind of takes me out of the moment. Like it kind of like almost takes me out of my own body. I think my water's starting to work again because I just heard my ice. No. I just tried turning my sink on and you can hear no water. Good thing I filled up the cat's water before. Last I checked, he was behind this curtain. Oh, there he is. You see him? Let him stay behind there because it's probably like a nice like dark space for him to nap. But it's probably nice to sleep in a dark area. Last night I had him sleep in my bathroom as well, and I had like a teeny tiny light on, so it was like mostly dark, but he could still like see his way around, so it wasn't pitch black. This is making me wonder, maybe he does like the pitch black. Maybe I'll leave my hall light on so there'll be like some light coming in from under the door. I just care about him so much. I haven't even known him for 48 hours and wow.
Good morning, everyone. We are driving on our way to the office right now. My allergies from this cat literally make me want to tear my eyes out. It is so painful. My eyes are bloodshot this morning. They are so itchy. My whole skin is so itchy. Like, I keep trying to tell myself, like, no, I'm not allergic to cats, but I very clearly am allergic to cats, if I'm being honest. Like, I keep trying to convince myself I'm not, but my bodily symptoms are saying different. So I didn't put on mascara today because my eyes are just so itchy that I thought that it was a bad idea. But I have a first date tonight. I haven't been on a first date since January of 2024. I'm not kidding. So I don't know why I decided to do this. I think I'm in like a spontaneous era, you know. Getting the cat wasn't necessarily like a spontaneous thing. Like, I had known that I was going to do it for like a week before I picked him up, but I don't know. I don't even, like, I just feel like I'm needing some kind of, I don't want to say spice in my life, but just, you know, like, get out of my normal routine, switch things up, and I guess that means I'm going on a date. So we'll see how this goes. I am like extremely nervous and I keep like telling myself it's not happening, but it is, just like my allergies. But we're going to the office today. So my coworkers were like, are you bringing in the cat? And I was like, I don't know if I'm allowed to. We're technically allowed to bring in pets, but I didn't want to bring in this kitten without like everyone's like consent and approval. And he's sick, so he can't be around other animals. He can be around people, but he can't be around other animals. So I might bring him in tomorrow if everyone's okay with it. No one has brought in their pets yet since I started working here and since I've started to go into the office, but I just want to make sure that if I do, everyone's okay with it. But a lot of people have been like, please bring him in, please bring him in. And all he really does is just like sleep in my lap all day. So I'm thinking it could be fine, but I just want to cross my T's, dot my I's, and make sure that there's no problems with it. Whoa, whoa. Also, I went to a solid core class this morning. I've been trying to work out before work, and it was honestly just so hard to the point that I was like, I'm not doing a good job. And I don't know if that's simply because it was in the morning or if it's just like taking mini classes. I don't know, but I've been getting really hard on myself this morning about like, why didn't I do better? You know, I'm proud of myself for going. I woke up early. Whoa, okay. I'm gonna stop vlogging because I'm getting on the freeway and this is just probably dangerous, but I'll see you guys after work.
So I went into the office and I talked about you. I told all my coworkers about you and I showed them a lot of photos of you. And some of them were asking how you're doing. I said you're doing okay. Would you agree with that? Like, you're still not fully comfortable, but you're getting closer and closer as the days go on. Are you still alive? I'm always afraid that you're dead because it looks like you're getting bigger though. You're a lanky man. Oh, you're just a baby. You dead? Oh my god. Oh, thank god you're alive. You just like, you weren't moving for a while, like at all, and it was like kind of scary. As if you weren't sleeping like all day, but whatever. Hello everyone. I do have a special guest. Oh, I'll move the blanket so you guys can see him. He's like spread out in the crack of this pillow or this couch. It is absolutely hilarious. So I was supposed to go on said date tonight, like I said I was going to. He canceled. 2 for 2. I was supposed to go on a date last week. The man canceled. Supposed to go on a date tonight. The man canceled. And the worst part about it is I woke up early to do a workout. So it's like I could have slept. He's so freaking cute. You're kidding me. Essentially, why the guy canceled was kind of crazy in my opinion. So he texted me in the morning and was like, hey, confirming our date, whatever. And then a couple hours later, he texted me and he was like, actually, I'm gonna cancel. And I was like, oh, why do you need to cancel? And he sent me a text, and I appreciate his honesty, but he was like, in all honesty, I found your Instagram and social media, and I just don't think it would be like a romantic connection. I don't want to waste your time. I think this guy just farted. The way he worded it, like, I have always known that my social media could be a detractor for people. I live a public life. I post my life on the internet. Not everyone wants that, and I always knew that would be like a deal breaker for some people, and I was totally fine with that. Like, if you don't want your life on the internet and you want a more private life, like, obviously I'm not the right girl for you. I've always known that was a possibility. I've never had somebody not be interested in me because of it. Yeah, this guy definitely farted.
But I always knew that like possibly like maybe a guy canceled on me and just didn't tell me, but he did tell me. But the way he worded it, the way I like re-spoke it to was not exactly what he said, but the way he worded it was like, he was like almost acting like I make porn. Like he was acting like my content was inappropriate. And that was the part that I was like, 90% of the videos on my Instagram are me cleaning my kitchen. Like that's, I totally understand the public life thing, but the way he phrased it, I was like, okay, my videos are not inappropriate, like whatever. So I was able to spend the night with my cat. My allergies are actually really, really bad. They are honestly painful and miserable. He's so cute though. I'm getting like cuteness aggression. Like I just want to like shake him. He's so cute. What's really weird about him is I'll pick him up, I'll put him in my lap, we'll be playing for hours, we'll be laying together, I'll be petting him, like no issue. The second I set him down, he gets scared again. And it's weird because it's like he will forget about me almost. Like if I'm with him, he's totally fine, he knows me, but then I walk away for half a second and he acts like he's never seen me before, which is so weird. I don't understand that. Like we were literally laying on the couch for 2 hours. I set him on the ground because I was like, oh, maybe we'll play like on the ground, like we can like not have him chase because he's like a cat and doesn't really understand how to play with toys fully yet. But I was like, oh, maybe I can like, you know, throw something across the room and see if he'll go get it. Set him on the floor for a second. He instantly like looked at me like he's never seen me before and got scared. But like we hang out, we play on the couch. So it's like, I'm kind of confused. I'm like, does he not like me? But like at the same time, we spend hours together hanging out and playing. And like he clearly likes me, like he'll cuddle up to me. But then we move locations and he's like weirded out and has no idea who I am. So I think we'll get there, baby steps, that's what I'm telling myself, but he doesn't come to me. Like I'll have to pick him up, and the second I like pick him up and like put him on me, he's completely fine and like happy, but he doesn't come to me. That's what we're working on next, and that's not really something I can teach him how to do. But yeah, he's just chilling, he sleeps a lot. He's a really chill cat. He's not like the zoomies type of cat. He'll like play with his paws, like this. He was like playing with my string on my pants for like 30 minutes earlier, and I don't know. So yeah, I'm like kind of not disappointed about the date because I was like totally fine with it. And at the end of the day, like I don't want to be with someone who doesn't want to be with me, right? Like social media is a part of my life and I've totally accepted that and I'm fine with that. If that's like a deal breaker for someone, then like I don't want to be with them either, you know, like we're just not a right fit and there's nothing wrong with that. But just the way he said it was like really, I don't want to say insulting, but like insulting kind of, you know. I'm actually baking cookies right now. I made a second batch of those pistachio cookies and they're in the oven, and I had cookie dough for dinner because cookie dough is my kryptonite. That is like the one food that I like really go crazy for. I still need to clean up my kitchen. I put all the perishable stuff away, but then like everything else is just sitting out there. And I've been watching Revenge on Hulu. I'm on the last season. I really like that show. Guys, he's just the cutest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. I love him. But I'm gonna be honest, like I'm having him for 1 more week and I just don't know if with my allergies, if I'm going to be able to keep him, honestly. Like it's something like I would love to. I've already fallen in love with him, but I almost wonder like, am I just not the right home? Also, I'm thinking of moving to a different state. Like, I don't know, like I just feel like there's a lot of stuff in my life that's very up in the air and kind of not permanent. It feels like something's burning. That's not good. Oh, well, maybe I should check it. Alexa, how much longer on the timer? How much longer on the timer?
You have 2 minutes and 50 seconds left on your 12-minute timer.
Aww, hi. So I feel conflicted. What I'm thinking right now is I have to bring him back next Wednesday, so a week from today, to get his surgery. I don't even know exactly what surgery he needs to get, but I know he needs to get surgery. I think I'll drop him off and then I'll wait for however long I feel like waiting. And if he's been adopted, then it's a sign that he wasn't right for me. If he hasn't been adopted, then I'll be like, he's for me. It's a sign. That's what I'm thinking right now, but I might just be like, I need to adopt him immediately. Or I might just be like, you know what? No, my allergies are so bad that I just don't think, even if I take medicine, it's a right fit. I've been trying to take like Zyrtec and I've been taking a few other things. It's just been hard. I know there's certain foods that you can feed cats with like dander and stuff. I obviously can't feed him that stuff right now because he's sick and he needs to eat certain food that will help him gain weight. Oh, he's just so precious. Oh, his little tail is moving. I don't know if that means he's wagging his tail. I don't know if cats wag their tail the way the dogs do. I really have enjoyed having him here. It's been nice. Another thing that I'm considering, I'm just kind of talking through my thought process with you guys, if that's okay. Like maybe I don't adopt him and I just make it a more consistent thing to foster cats that need somewhere to stay when they're sick or whatever. So it's like I can be like a resource or help out more animals. I don't know. So I have a lot on my mind, but it's not 100% yes. So I keep him like in an ideal world, if there was no outside factors, 100% I would, but I do think that I have to be responsible. I have to make sure the home that I'm giving him is the right home. You know, like he's the priority. And just have a lot of dogs. Oh, big stretch. Yeah. Like laying like this. And his legs are all stretched out. He's like fully stretched. Wow, this guy is so cute. I want to pet him, but I've washed my hands. I need to put salt on my cookies in like probably a minute because they're gonna come out of the oven. Are you just not the cutest thing ever? Look how long he is. Speak of the devil. Alexa, timer off. Definitely smells like something is burning. Oh, oof. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm opening my door because what is burning? Or is it, oh, these burnt. Okay. So I tried putting some on the bottom rack. Don't do that. Yeah, they're like really burning. I've never put cookies on the bottom rack. I'm thinking the bottom of these might be burnt too. Yeah, wow, that's bad. Yikes. Can you see how burnt these are? I'm gonna sprinkle some flaky sea salt because these are salted. If I burnt these, I'm gonna be so upset with myself. Oh, that was way too much salt. Oops. Yeah, that's not good. I just wonder if these ones, especially these ones, like if the bottom will be burnt. And they're like, ow, ooh, ah, I knew that was gonna happen. I knew with certainty that was going to happen, and yet I still did it. Yeah, they're kind of burnt in the center. I don't think these ones are burnt. Yeah, these ones are fine, but these ones have a crispiness to them. I'm confused. I've literally made these cookies before and they were fine.
Your foot is coming to line. Move as you reach those within. Slowly release back out. Yes, Hannah, don't break.
Hello and good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. Yesterday, I honestly don't think I vlogged because hear me out. Okay, woke up in the morning, had a workout. When I work out in the morning, I literally give myself 10 minutes. Now, maybe 10's an exaggeration, 20. I give myself 20 minutes from the time that I get home from my workout to shower, do my makeup, do my hair, do my outfit, get everything ready, get out the door, give Bat his medicine. I don't give myself that much time. And the reason why is because if I wanted to do an earlier workout to give myself more time, I would be waking up at 5 a.m. And I am just not going to do that. I actually wake up at 5:55 for this workout. And I think that is plenty early. I'm not like a 5 a.m. on the dot type of girl. I've tried it, I've hated it. It ruins my life. A little bit of an exaggeration, but it doesn't make me happy, so I don't do it. It kind of just, anyways. Then after work, I took a nap because I was so tired from waking up at 5:55 all throughout the week. I'm not a very good napper, so I would like kind of be in and out of sleep, but like sleep for like 2 minutes at a time. And then I went on a walk with my friend, and then I came home, made dinner, went to bed. So I apologize I didn't vlog. You didn't really miss much. Today, I actually was going to go on a date, but I rescheduled it to tomorrow because I want to hang out with my friends. Today is apparently National Spritz Day, so there's a really cool rooftop that we're gonna go to. It's called the Global Ambassador. It's like a very bougie hotel, and they have, wait, I completely forgot what I was just gonna say. Anyways, I didn't end up going on my date earlier this week. I was supposed to go on a date last week, and the guy had to cancel, and I feel like I kind of was like, okay, I'll give them one other chance, and then I ended up rescheduling this one, so it was only fair. But we're gonna go to a rooftop. It's gonna be really fun. I have a workout after work and then get ready for the day, or not get ready for the day, but you know, get ready for my plans. Oh, so what I was going to say, no, what was I going to say? I don't even know what I was gonna say. Honest answer, today's August 1st, so you know, we need to play August by Taylor Swift, naturally. Everybody really liked the pistachio cookies at my work. One person did say, they're like, oh, it has a nice toastiness to it. And I was like, yeah, that's called burnt. That's a burnt bottom. I also weighed Bat today on my kitchen scale in a bowl because one of you guys told me that's the best way to weigh a small little baby. He was 1 pound and 8 ounces and he's gained 5 ounces since Monday, which I think is a great win. I'm still like convinced this cat hates me. Yeah, I have him until next Wednesday and then I need to give him up. When you guys are watching this video, I'll still have him, but on Wednesday of the week I upload this video, he will be gone. I also sent a photo of him to every single person in my company because with my new manager position, one thing that I do is I report on like pacing and revenue and KPIs and all of that to our entire company team, not just like my direct team, like the entire company. And so I send out every Friday a terrifying email of a pacing report of how we're doing to everyone, and it's terrifying. And at the very bottom, I put this photo. I asked my boss if she thought it was unprofessional, and she was like, no, I love it. And I put this photo of him with my keyboard, and I said, shout out to my new assistant for helping me with this pacing report, because he's so cute and little. Just a little guy. I also did get him a laser pointer, and he does stare at it, but he doesn't like chase it. Like, I don't think he cares for it, so that's actually sad. My dogs growing up loved the laser pointer, so I was hoping he would. Anyways, I'm kind of just cleaning up my kitchen a little bit. I got this thing on Prime Day, and it's just my very first time using it, but essentially what it is it's a laptop monitor extender. I'm trying to show it to you, but I'm trying to put it all in the box before I do it, and it's becoming a hassle. It's a triple screen, it's a laptop screen extender. I really enjoy working at my dining room table, but the type of job that I do and what I do for my job, it's really hard to do it on just one screen because I have so many like reports and spreadsheets and just so many things pulled up all at once. So it's really easy when I have my monitors, but I felt like I was just kind of like going stir crazy in my office. So I got the laptop extender on Prime Day because it was on sale, and I used it for the first time this morning, and I really did like it. I'll be honest, it was expensive, and I told my boss I bought it, and she was like, why did you spend that with your own money? And I was like, I didn't know I was allowed to put it on the company card. I would have if I knew. So I really have been liking it. It's been great. So I also was thinking too, like if I hypothetically were to move, and the cities that I want to move to, I know for a fact I will be getting either a studio or a 1-bedroom, most likely a studio. I'm kind of excited for a studio. It's going to be a change of pace from my like 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom place that I'm living in now, but I don't know if I'll have room for like my big office setup. So it's like, okay, that'll be great because I can just like put that on a desk that I'm getting ready in and still have my multiple like monitor view. So I thought that was like a good, I don't want to say like compromise, but I was like, okay, this will help me out when the time comes. So I'm very excited. But I'm gonna clean up my kitchen a little bit. One of my friends is going to come over. I was going to have her come over earlier this week to meet that, but I just felt like he wasn't like at a place where he was comfortable with me, let alone other people. So I didn't want to overwhelm him. But my friend is gonna borrow some of my clothes for our plans tonight, and I was like, okay, perfect opportunity to meet him. But I will say my entire camera roll is him. Look at these videos. I'm so annoying about this cat. Look at him sleeping in my lap this morning while I was working. And then this one was so funny to me. Look at his little I love him! But he hates me. But it's okay. I love him enough to make up for it. And then he curled into like a little ball, just a crotch shot. Cool. He was also playing with the string of my pants. Guys, I fear I would be so annoying if I actually adopted a pet. I'm already annoying. I'm gonna make a little drink. I hope this will be good. So I got these. It's from the Kirkland Signature brand, which is the Costco brand. It's sparkling water and it's a lime flavor. They had this at my cooking class and I really liked it, so I got it. It came in a 3-pack of lemon and grapefruit, and I don't like grapefruit, but I was thinking I could put my little cherry syrups in here and maybe make like a cherry limeade type of situation. I usually don't like sparkling water, but I do like this one. It unfortunately is warm. Cracking open a cold one. Oh, please don't overflow. Please don't overflow. One thing too about that, I keep losing him. The guy is so small and he just likes to hide in like the smallest little spots ever. He somehow managed to get into my sliding glass door closet in my office. I had it opened this much, like it was just a sliver open, and he somehow managed to get in there. I was like, dude, you cannot be in here. Is it bat or is it brat or is it bad? Okay, I have these 2 syrups. I'm gonna do like a little bit of each, and I hope this will be good. I got these when I was like really trying so hard to like make an Alani dupe, and that just never happened. Never happened. I keep seeing TikToks of people trying it, different Alani dupes, but every like Alani dupe that I've tried that people are like, this tastes exactly like it, tastes nothing like it. So I feel like I've given up on trying, and I just have committed to the 200 milligrams of caffeine, and that's just the way it has to be. Let's try this one out. I'm not trying to make an Alani dupe. I'm just trying to make like a fun little drink. That's actually not bad. I'm not obsessed. It's nothing like an Alani, but I knew it wasn't going to. In other news, I'm gonna tell you guys about my finances. I am looking into refinancing my house right now, which is like a very like grown-up weird thing. A little backstory, when I bought my house, the interest rate was higher, which means my monthly payment is higher. And the thing about buying a house, from what I've heard, you date the rate and you marry the mortgage. So marry the whatever. How much you pay for your house, you're not going to change, but you can change your interest rate, which affects your monthly mortgage. So if you have a lower interest rate, you'll pay less in your monthly mortgage. It does cost to refinance, but the way that I'm doing it, I don't know if this is out for everyone, it's just included into your payment thing. It's not like anything out of pocket. Since I want to move, I want to use this house as an investment property, and I was doing research into houses around here, or like places in my neighborhood, or things that are the same size, square footage. Most of the places available for rent are actually less than what I'm currently paying in my mortgage. The reason for that is because when I think of my mortgage, I also include the HOA fees in it. So my mortgage like is essentially like I could rent it out and make it even, but then I would still be paying HOA. And I'd like to be able to I'd like to make money from it. I don't know if that's possible right now with the interest rates. If anything, I would just like it to be like flat canceled out. I'm not paying anything for my own money for this place when I use it as a rental property. Working with my loan officer to refinance my house so my monthly rate can be lower, because the interest rates available are now lower than what they were when I got this place in 2024. They're not significant, but it could increase my or lower my interest rate $200 a month, which $200 a month is quite a bit of money. So that would help me kind of match where I'm at in terms of the interest, or no, not the interest rate, how much I can rent this place out when I eventually move out of here. Yeah, that's something to consider that I've been doing, looking into. It's really annoying because in the past, do you guys want to know the most annoying thing ever? So from my understanding, and I could be misquoting this, and I trust my loan officer that he knows what he's talking about, and I just don't trust myself the way that I'm saying it back is the correct way, but the interest rates went down 6 months after I bought this place, or a little bit less than 6 months. And from my understanding, you need to live somewhere for 6 months before you can lower the interest rate or something like that. And so we had everything ready to lower my interest rate. We were just waiting for me to be eligible. The day that I was eligible, they went back up. So I couldn't have done it. And I was like, oh, that's so annoying. So I'm finally eligible. I mean, I've been eligible for a while, but now it's like a better time. And since I am moving and using this as an investment property, there's more incentive for me to do it now instead of just waiting until it's like a ideal perfect interest rate in my mind, because you can refinance multiple times. During COVID, a lot of people refinanced and got super low interest rates, and I am so jealous. I hear Bat moving around. I'm like, what is he doing? What is this man doing? I've been trying to give him more free reign into like my living room, kitchen area, and my office. I've been closing my bedroom door because again, I am allergic to him and I don't want him going under my bed, but I've been trying to just have him feel more comfortable slowly but surely. Okay guys, ready to play Where's Waldo? Where do you guys see Bat? 5, 4, 3, 2, he's under this. You see him right there, right there. That little black dot, that's our man, that's our guy. Hey, just like don't, he's a little like too close to the extension cord for my comfort. Do you mind moving a little bit? He moved his head, not him listening. Look at him. Ugh.